Moving on to adding and subtracting decimals. This is very similar to adding and subtracting whole numbers, except we have to stack the decimals. So this first step here is to write the numbers in a column with the decimals all in the same spot. So I would call that stack the decimals. So if you look at this first example, then you'll see all of the decimals line up here. Second step is to add just like you would have with whole numbers. And then the third step is to put your decimal in your final answer, which is also going to go in that same stack. So the only thing here really new is to stack the decimals. The exact same thing applies to subtraction. So make sure you're stacking those decimals. Let's try a couple. So we've got 23 hundredths, 15 hundredths, and 41 hundredths. So I'm going to make sure my decimal lines up in the same place for each of these. And then we're going to add the hundredths column. So we've got 3 plus 5 plus 1 gives us 9. And then 2 plus 1 plus 4 gives us 7. And last step, we're going to put that decimal in the same spot. So our answer ends up being 79 hundredths. All right, let's look at this next one. So once again, we want to stack the decimals here. This one's a little bit more difficult because they're not all out to the same place value. So this next one here, we've got 0.489. That's okay if we stick out the end like that. And then what I like to do, just to make it look a little cleaner, is I'll put a 0 on the end of this first number so that they're all out to the thousandths position now. Now we just have to add as we would with whole numbers. So we've got 9, 11, 16. And then 1 plus 6 is 7, plus 8 gives us 15. And then 16, 17, 18, 19. And then here we get 6, 10, 13, 14, carry the 1, 4, 5, 6, 12, carry that 1, and 3. Last step, remember to add your decimal. So here I get 32.496. Or if I was going to write or say that with the correct word name, what would it be? 32 and 496 thousandths.